Okay, hi, hello. I have not scripted this video, so this is going to be a lot of work for me to do in post-edits. But welcome, this is a tutorial one. I'm going to show you how to make your own props for your VRM character that you can toggle on, like this by pressing shortcut keys and off. Yeah. So you can also have animations for these props. Let's see. Now I have my Moomin, and if you look at its tail, now it's moving. So I have one shortcut key for toggling on the prop, and other one for moving its tail. It's also blinking from time to time. Let's see how long we have to wait for that to show. Yeah, now it blinked. So let me disable this one, because I use these props only for specific videos. For these tutorials I would like to have some classes, and on my gaming channel I do Stardew Valley videos, and I would like to have a little sprout growing from my head. I will model the props from scratch in Blender, so editing me just speed these steps up, and comment if you have anything to comment. That was notes for see it in the post-edit. But of course, if you're a viewer and you have questions you want to ask, go ahead. I will answer you to the best of my capabilities. Okay, hello, let me just pop in here. So I was just trying to change my pen settings because it seems like I didn't have any pressure. So for you guys, if you have problems in Krita for not getting a pen pressure and you have Wacom tablet, there is option, let me show you. By default it has on pen settings Windows Ink enabled. Just turn it off and it should work. You cannot preview the test area in the Wacom Center app, but now my pen pressure works. Sorry, I forgot to turn on my camera again because I paused the recording, so here is a little snippet that I'm not moving my avatar at all. But hey, camera is back now. Okay, so now we have moved to Unity. In here I will bring the sprout in and add it to my character, and then I will export the whole setup as VSF SDK avatar bundle. So this is shortening for VSeeFace, the program I'm moving my avatar with. Tracking program. I guess it's called that. So, as you can see, things might have changed, but Unity version needs to be, this is important, 2019.4.31 F1. And you have to have this VRM 0 package. I got it from GitHub. And yeah. I'm just now trying to recall how I did this because it has been some time. I'm pretty sure when you make your VRM inside Blender, this is not VRM but my ghost is. If you exported it to VRM inside Blender, you need to bring it to Unity and export it to VRM 0.89.0. So export it to that format again, then put it inside Unity again, and you can make VSeeFace SDK. You could from Blender export FBX file and then convert it here to VRM 0 if you had liked to. But if you are making your expressions inside Blender, then you would like to have it as VRM. So VRM from Blender to Unity, again to VRM, and then to VSeeFace SDK. Oh my god, I should have scripted this episode. Well, yeah, and when you have the zip file, you just drag it here, the package. Could I show this to you? Let's see if I could just Google. You can see my Google here. Great. Uni VRM. So when I put that one, seems like this GitHub is the one that shows up. Is this the right one? I guess it is. But from here you see releases and download. And this says the UniVRM supports Unity 2020. So this is the wrong one because VSeeFace only supports this version. So you need to find the right UniVRM that fits to Unity 2019. Okay, so VSeeFace SDK is also the one we need, and seems like this GitHub is showing us make a project and using this Unity version once again and import UniVRM 0.89. So this one, yeah. So it matters what UniVRM version is it. It is. Download the Unity package. And when you have the package, just drop it here and pop-up shows up and you can import them. VSeeFace SDK and that UniVRM. Extra. That's the folder. I try to keep things organized, but it doesn't always work. And then we need to also import the texture. And we have like alpha in this, so checkbox alpha is transparency need to be ticked on. Remember to apply that. So now we can see it's transparent because we have that checker. And it seems to automatically connect to the model, so that's neat. Drop the sprout in the scene. Oh my goodness. Navigation seems to be... What the heck? Oh, we have game view. Well, be in the scene view. Scene view. However you pronounce that. And for me, I have also downloaded Poyomi shaders. These ones. So we can create the material. Create material somewhere here. Name it Sprout. And as shortening just math. And from here I can select Poyomi, older versions. Or was it 8.1 or what does my Mumin use? It uses version 8.1, okay. Poyomi, old versions 8.1. Toon, I guess it's good. Was Moomin Toon or... Yep, Toon. Maybe we could just copy these ones. Possibly. Copy material properties and paste them. Because... Okay, well, of course it's not working. We need to have still the right texture. If you want something specific. In presets lists there are also some presets to use. Like cloth, quick cell, quick flat, quick toon. Oh, the dark shadows. Flat one would be nice if you really want it to be 2D. And I would like to have some animations for this sprout. So create animations, animation and sprout. Let's also put shortening. Sprout anim. We need to do the animation, so let's have the sprout have the animation for now, while we are crafting it. If you press the red circle, enable disable keyframe recording mode, makes the keyframes for us, so we don't have to make them manually. I should have named my bones a tad bit better, but it is what it is. From here you can change the timeline if it shows seconds or frames for you. Now we move at that one, and you can see that the animation is moving the sprout. So it automatically created the beginning frame and the frame I moved it to be in the specific position in. So I would like to have it sway from here and quite slowly, because it needs to be relaxing to watch. And I'm also going to show you how to make this loop loopable, so it would loop seamlessly when it stops and starts again. So we go to curves, select the keyframes like this, and I guess it was free smooth setting or auto. Going to make this last even longer. So we have 5 seconds now, halfway point would be 2.5 seconds. Approximately. It's not that strict. And from here, filter by selection. If you would like to only see keyframe of specific bone. Like now we are not seeing any keyframes because this bone doesn't have any, but if we tick that off, we can see all the keyframes. So it doesn't matter what bone we have selected. It's useful to check this on if you sometimes want to see specific bone keyframes and we tweak them. Also we seem to have a rotation on our armature, which is not something we desire. By default they should be all set to 0. Apply Alt Transforms, we are in Blender now. And item scale is 1, rotation is 0 now. Apply Alt Transform, set origin. No VRM format, but FBX. Extra sprout. So in Explorer. This is the way you can easily replace the old one. So this is the new one, and I can just drag it here. Replace the file in the destination. This works for FBX file, but I wouldn't recommend doing this for VRM format. I tried and it messed some things up. Now you can see it shifted a little. Let's check. Rotation is 0. But armature rotation is still minus 90. Well, I don't know how to fix that right now, so let's just see if it would work. Next keyframe is old period. And alt, what is called? You have period and then you have, oh my goodness, comma. So Alt, comma is previous keyframe. And now we need to get this animation to our VSF SDK. Have the ghost and VRM blend shape proxy. Script, open the script, and we want to create new blend shape clip. This will be called Sprout Anim. This is the animation. Save and create another one that is just called Sprout. If we would like to have only the sprout on without the animation. Oh. Okay. My mother just brought me my school diploma. I just now, or she printed it out. It was on the digital form, and guess who lost it or deleted it from the USB stick, so I needed to pay to get the copy of the original one, and I'm so glad the school still had it. So all is well now. Now we have our Sprout anim and our only Sprout. Like this also says we have moving toggle and moving animation. I bet there would be a better way to do this, like you would have the animation and toggle tied to the same blend shape clip, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I wonder, do I remember how to do this? We need a new animation named Sprout toggle. And then we put that one to ghost, right, guys. It has to move. Oh, so we need to have the. Now I remember. Yeah. We needed to have the Sprout be part of our avatar. So let's move it to where my movement is. Copy that one. Open the prefab. Paste it there. Move it up. So it's connected to our head bone. So it should be moving with the mesh. When we turn our head, it should also turn with the head bone. Now we are back in the animation tab. Have your toggle animation on, and let's try again with the recording mode. We have Sprout here. It has the Sprout animation clip. This is not supposed to be here. Oh, look this one. Sprout toggle. Yes, now it works. So when we selected the Sprout and we hadn't locked this window, it switched to Sprout's animation. But now we have the ghost animation locked in, or the ghost object and its animation. First frame is a game object disabled, and then we have it toggled on. And remember to have the recording mode off. And when you are exporting and you have these extra props, they need to be disabled. Then we have our ghost selected, and you need to, if I remember right, go add component and add VSF, so VSeeFace Animations So this will look like this. You press the plus button and we have our sprout. This should read sprout toggle, but I named it quite badly. Now we have our sprout toggle. Because we cannot have multiple animation tied to same expression, I also need to do sprout animation and have it there. Needs to be disabled by default and take the animator away from him. You can also, if you want to make the changes to prefab here, select the mother of all the meshes and apply to all. Now all changes should be in the prefab. I don't know what error this is throwing to us. We'll see if things work. Press play. Okay, maximize on play. Does it work now? But we are not seeing our buttons. Oh, they are there. Please work. Okay, at least our movement is showing up now. Let's start again because we cannot toggle that off, it seems like. Sprout. Now it's putting our sprout on and animation for it. It's not doing anything. Oh, okay, my bad. So we moved the sprout to be part of the ghost. That makes the animation broken because this is referring to specific bone location. That isn't where it used to be. Sprout, armature sprout. We don't have any spelling errors, it seems. Or bone 0, 0, no, it was bone 001. Yeah, you can see it swinging now, it's just under there. So naming is important, that's what I have learned, because things break if they are not named properly. And override, apply to all. Sprout is off by default. Let's try again. Toggle the sprout on. And then the animation. Yay, so now it's working. And I will prove it to you once I get this to VSeeFace. So let's check out how that happens. Select your ghost, go to VSF SDK, export avatar bundle. This might take a while. Just let it encode and do its thing. Export completed. Okay. Close the Unity. I have VSeeFace open, so I will now restart it. And our avatar should automatically update here because I overwrote the file. But in case you didn't, just add the new avatar. Settings, expression settings, scroll all the way down and sorry, my throat is getting a little dry. We have sprout expression here. We need to assign hotkey for it. CTRL Shift 1, Control Shift 1. I was speaking the Finnish term. Sorry about that. So we want to have it additive, so every expression can go on top of it. I pressed the wrong combination. Yay! Now we have this one. And for animation, I will put CTRL Shift 2. Oh yay, working. It might be a little that bit too front, so I might move it back so it would be in the same line with my crown. But this is for the tutorial. We have our little sprout and animation going on. Thank you for watching, and this is the way you can customize your VRM model even further. And I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.